My name is Craig Curtis, City Manager, and I'm pleased to talk about this budget open house. The whole purpose of this meeting is actually to get input from the public prior to setting our budget for the next year. Sometimes it's difficult to engage the community before we actually make plans. So the whole purpose is to bring people out, and tonight seems to have been a huge success in that regard. At this point, halfway through the meeting, we've had over 150 people, and obviously we'll have more over the next 2 hours. And everyone's filling in a survey in order to gauge the community's attitude towards the budget and the community's attitude towards which amenities the city needs most. We can't afford them all, so we need to prioritize, and the public tonight is helping us do that.
Successful budget open house. Last year we had about 10 people here, and I would say we're going to be over 200 or 250, which is what we're really happy with. And people are very interactive, very participative, very anxious to tell us what they think, and really interested in seeing where the tax dollars are being spent, and it gives them a really good idea.
Like, we got a good turnout, which is, obviously what we've always wanted, right? I mean, like you and I have talked. I mean, you ask and you you have the open houses, and sometimes you don't get anybody to come to them. And then when you do something, as a result of the few people that are interested, in giving you the input, then all of a sudden the public says, no, that's not what we wanted. Well, that's what we're looking for. We want people's input. It's not like we're trying to do things behind a closed door or not asking people. We want the input. I mean, that's the intent. We're getting 8 cents of the tax dollar, and we're expected to run 50% of the infrastructure. And I mean, so obviously, like in doing real quick math, you're going to realize, like, hey, there's going to be a shortfall someplace, right? And so that's the type of thing. And I think that, like, if we could, educate the public better on, where the money is going, like what their dollars are paying for, like they don't.
Well, not only this year. I mean, we can trace the cooperation and the relationship between the college and the city over many years, starting with the Arts Centre 25 years ago. Then the library that was built on our campus, which is a true public library where folks can, with any library card in Alberta, can use our library. That's a unique partnership. Then, of course, moving our School of Business downtown was a huge move. Our City Centre stage expansion, working with the city on that project and getting their support. So we have a very long and strong and cooperative relationship with the city, and there's still more to come. Our relationship with the city in the Canada Winter Games, Red Deer College is integral to that bid. Athletes Village, the Centre for Health, Sport and Wellness, our new residences to support the games, Athletes Village. So we have a long and productive history with the city, and we want to continue that.
Shelley Gagnon, Manager of Rec Parks and Culture here at Let's Talk Budget, and we're getting lots of questions tonight about our community amenities and our trails. And of course our trails, the Waskesiu Park system, is one of our favorite amenities in the city. Most citizens go walking, biking, hiking, running on our trail system. So of course one of the gems is our Waskesiu trails. The future of the trails, it's always something that we're thinking about, how we can expand those trails, how we can move into different parts in the city, how we can connect everything. Certainly a focus of councils is to look at connectivity of our trails. It's very important to our community and our citizens. So at the community amenities, I think what people are really looking for is a balance between cultural opportunity, recreation and leisure opportunities, as well as outdoor activities. We hear them talking about wanting things throughout the city so that they can go anywhere. They want to be able to participate and take advantage of all these things. We're moving from a small city into a big city and making that transition, but really Red Deer has a lot to offer, and we're just hearing about the new things or the expanded opportunities that citizens want to see.
Hi, I'm Kim Fowler. I'm the Director of Planning Services for the City of Red Deer, and I'm going to explain where we're going to grow next. In 2009, the city annexed a number of areas, but essentially it's this dotted line, and it goes up over here, down over there, down the whole east side, down to the south side, down to 19th Street. And so we're essentially going through a growth servicing study right now and presenting those results to council in terms of what locations we can grow.
Hi, Red Deer. I'm Diane Wanchus, one of your 8 city councillors. For the last couple hours, I've been engaging with many citizens at opportunity to talk about Budget 2015 at Festival Hall. I'm responsible for the area that's talking about city amenities, and you may have already participated in talking to council or participating in a survey 10 years, whether that's a rink in your area, whether that's an aquatic centre, whether that's a cultural centre, just to name a few. One of the things that council has done is developed a list of what I call the criteria of lens that we're talking about. How do we make the decision with all the what I call on the wish list? And some of those issues are should we base it on the economic opportunity? Should we base it on the social investment for our community? Amenity location, the development, timing, the amenity geography, the financial viability of the city, the economic opportunity. Should we base it on the social investment for our community? Amenity location, the development, timing, the amenity geography, community, the financial viability of the city, or the community voice. So overall, a really important opportunity for you as a citizen to engage with council on what's important to you. We hope to hear from you.